Susan's relationship with her husband was nothing short of tumultuous. In a candid video, hints of strain shimmered beneath her words. She bravely voiced her concerns about his erratic behavior and the unsettling feeling of insecurity that haunted her throughout their marriage. On the fateful night Susan vanished, her husband reportedly took their sons on a camping trip, despite the harsh and unforgiving weather conditions. This unusual choice beckoned suspicions about his potential involvement in her mysterious disappearance, leaving many puzzled and disturbed. As the investigation unfolded, authorities stumbled upon troubling evidence. Among the items discovered were Susan's handwritten will and a life insurance policy that Josh had taken out just before her disappearance. Such findings cast a long shadow over him, leading to his designation as a person of interest. During a supervised visit, Josh's behavior spiraled into a horrific incident that revealed systemic flaws in the protection of vulnerable children against abusive situations. This tragedy ignited urgent discussions around child custody laws and safety measures, forcing society to confront uncomfortable truths. In a significant turn of events, Susan's father bravely pursued and won a lawsuit against the state for their negligence. This victory not only highlighted the pressing responsibility of authorities to safeguard children, but also resulted in a substantial settlement aimed at supporting survivors of domestic violence. Meanwhile, communities banded together to honor the memories of Susan and her children, a poignant reminder of the tragedy that deeply affected local residents. Through annual remembrances, they emphasized the critical importance of child safety and the ongoing fight against domestic violence. The shocking discovery of Amber's remains by horseback riders raised eyebrows about the effectiveness of the initial search efforts conducted by law enforcement. This revelation left many questioning whether sufficient resources were dedicated to missing persons cases, amplifying the call for attention. Witness accounts and alleged sightings of Amber were hastily brushed aside, reflecting a pervasive pattern of negligence that contributed to the mismanagement of her case. The emotional burden on her family, who struggled to keep her name on the missing persons list, only deepened the tragedy. The emergence of a man associated with multiple disappearances in the area introduced a chilling potential suspect. Yet, authorities failed to thoroughly investigate this critical lead, pointing to alarming oversights within the investigative process that left many feeling frustrated and helpless. Kenny faced a wave of criticism from viewers who questioned his inability to locate the elusive cave. This public scrutiny intensified the pressure on him to conduct a third search, ultimately leading to his own mysterious disappearance. Such scrutiny unveils the inherent risks of sharing personal adventures online. As theories about Kenny's vanishing began to swirl, possibilities ranged from tragic accidents to potential involvement in a crime or even suicide. Each theory exposed the complex layers of the investigation, illustrating the public's enduring fascination with unsolved mysteries and the unknown. In a heart-wrenching revelation, a comment from Kenny's girlfriend shed light on potential mental health struggles, suggesting he may have taken his own life. This personal insight underscores the urgent need for mental health awareness, especially in high-risk outdoor activities. A chilling voicemail recorded by Henry's wife captured unsettling sounds, hinting at an altercation. This piece of evidence stirred heightened concerns about his well-being as investigators sought to piece together the puzzle. Henry's desperate attempts to reach out, as evidenced by repeated calls to a disconnected Texas number, raised eyebrows regarding his mental state. Investigators were left grappling with the mystery of who made those calls, adding another layer of intrigue to the unfolding story. An anonymous letter sent to the police hinted at the possible burial location of Henry, complicating the investigative efforts further. Despite ultimately finding his body, authorities discovered no signs of foul play, leaving countless questions lingering in the air. Tensions swirled in Brandon's relationship with his girlfriend, escalating right before his disappearance. His struggles with addiction and exhausting work hours likely intensified the arguments that unfolded that night, setting a grim stage for the events that followed. In a state of alarm, Brandon made frantic calls to both 911 and his brother, claiming he was in danger and being pursued. His distressed tone during these calls raised serious concerns about his mental health, echoing a sense of urgency. After extensive searches conducted by police and concerned family members, Brandon's belongings were discovered, including clothing and what appeared to be human remains. Yet, the uncertainty surrounding their identification added another layer of mystery to this unresolved case.